Yo, what's going on, everyone? American Bacon here, back again once again, and today I'm going to be showing you how to build any deck in Master Duel. So, this is basically just you're going to build a staple deck and then insert your archetype into said deck. It's real simple. It's a simple idea. I have a couple options, I suppose. So you don't have to use these things. You can modify, you can add more, of course, because we only have one of a lot of things here. But you're going to want, first card there is Effect Veiler. You're going to want an Effect Veiler, right? That's going to let you, basically, Effect Veiler is a hand trap where you can negate a card on the field. Great. You can also use it to, you can also use Crystal Hockey Firebrax to pull it out to go into Celine. If you use 3 spells in the duel, basically, if you have 3 spells in your graveyard, you can then go into Access Code or Appaloosa. So these are cards you want. You also want a Predaplant to be able to get a free DPE out. Fantastic. Baron de Fleur is a great card. It's a level 10 synchro, so some decks might not be able to achieve it, but most decks you could probably pull it off. Baguska, if you have 2 level 4s in your deck, run this card, because he just negates effects. He turns all attack position monsters to defense, negates everything. Anyway, so we have an Effect Veiler. You're gonna want Ash Blossoms in your deck. 1 to 3. They're pretty good. And then we put a small adventure engine here. Basically, this is a 6-card adventure engine. We have her. We have 1 of her, 2 rights. That makes 3, 4, 5, and then 6. This is gonna be this card will keep tokens from being destroyed, basically, once per turn by attack. Or that's this card, actually, isn't it? Anyway, small adventure engine. It's kind of strong for how little the engine is, right? So it's just like kind of a sub engine to whatever your archetype is. So in the end, you'll have your archetype plus an adventure engine by using this setup, right? Okay, and so we got Harpies and Raigeki, pretty standard. Upstart Goblin, you can just ignore that from the deck total. So like, let's say you build a 40 card deck and then you throw 3 Upstart Goblins in it. That's great. It doesn't matter. Like, you still have a 40 card deck, because anytime you pull Upstart Goblin, you can draw another card. It's just free. And so it's great to have in there. You can have a couple other pot cards. You can run 1 more. You can run 0 more. Honestly, you have 3 draw cards. That's great. But the pot cards are real useful. Pick your poison. You're going to want to run at least 2 Dark Ruler No Mores or Forbidden Droplets, because they set up some fields and they're fucking insane. But if you Dark Ruler No More, doesn't matter. Their effects are negated till the end of the turn, right? Easy. And then you want Called by the Graves, obviously. I only have 1. I only run 1. That's going to let you get rid of other people's DPEs. Super Polymerization. You can get Garden Chimera out with that. This is a great Super Poly target.
I'm stupid.
Not a great Super Poly target, but there's plenty of great Super Poly targets. I thought, I looked at that one the other day and I thought, oh, this is a great Super Poly target. And then I read it and I was like, oh wait, no, never mind. It isn't. But there's tons of good ones. Just do some research, pick one if you would like to run Super Poly. And then you're going to want imperms, 2 to 3 for sure. But let's say you have, I don't have any more of these, but we'll just add them to the deck anyway, right? Let's say you're running 1, 2, 3, 4 hand traps, 4 monster hand traps, I should say. I like running Dino Wrestler. You don't have to, but he's a free destruction, and also he's a free summon. If you go second, you can put him on the field. Even if you don't need to destroy anything, it's good, right? And then I also didn't talk about Nibiru. Nibiru is a great card too, especially with like Floratories and stuff like that. They summon 5 times, boom, done. They're all gone, right? And I mean, I know they can kind of continue a little bit, but you're gonna shut them down for that turn, basically. And most of those monsters are really small too, so the defense of this isn't gonna get very high, which is great. But anyway, let's say you're running 4 hand traps, right? Like I said, we can ignore Upstart Goblin's count, so we'll just get rid of it for now to ignore that. 4 monster hand traps, or 5, I guess, because wouldn't a Nibiru. You're running 3 Ashes, a single Effect Veiler maybe, and a Nibiru, right? You're running him, your DP engine, your Adventurer engine, 2 draw cards other than Upstart. You got your Dark Ruler, you got Super Poly, Called by the Grave, and Imperm. You're at 25 cards currently in this deck. You'd be at 9 cards here. You just got to pick your Super Poly target, whatever's going to be the best for you against whatever the current meta is, essentially. Because the idea of Super Poly is you use one monster from your side of the field and one monster from their side of the field. And it's a quick play spell, so you can do it on their turn as well. But I guess you could just use all the monsters on their side of the field, no monsters on your side of the field. Doesn't matter. Just monsters on the field. So you can use, so put that monster and you'll be at 9 here, 25 here. That leaves you 15 cards plus your 3 upstarts, or how many ever upstarts you want to run. I mean, I don't know. I don't run 3. I run like 1. But you can run 3 completely for free. And then you're at 25 and 9 here. That leaves 6 extra card slots and 15 main card slots to, if you want to be at 40, if you're obsessed with being at 40. I build a lot of decks to 45 and I find success with those. So, But if you want to be at 40 or 43 after a few upstart goblins, then great, man. Like, yeah, you got 15 cards to put here, 6 cards to put here, and you got a deck that's your main archetype plus adventure archetype plus has DPE built into it as well. And you know, you can have a Baron to floor. So it's great. It's really going to get you the most you can take at a worse archetype. And the shitty part about it is you can take a worse archetype and you can build it like this. But usually you'll just use your worst archetype to get to this kind of stuff at that point. But you can take a powerful archetype, mix it in here. You could probably put Dark Magician archetype in this, like small Dark Magician engine in this. And then also run that because there's a lot of negates, a lot of good stuff that happens there too. But thought the gate, you can see my kitchen gate back there. I thought it swung open and I was like, what the fuck? Ghosts! But anyway, that's the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. This is essentially your deck list. Build a deck. Let me know how it goes. Share down below. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Also, I want to say thank you to everyone who has subscribed. We've had an insurgence of subscribers for the past few days, and I just want to say thank you. Welcome to all the new Baconators. If you're not subbed, make sure you subbed. Make sure you sub, and I'll see you guys on Sunday.